Picture this. You're dragging yourself to the gym after a long day, feeling like you could barely lift a coffee cup, let alone a barbell. Then you down that neon-colored powder mixed with water, and suddenly you feel like you could bench press a small car. But here's the million-dollar question that's been keeping fitness enthusiasts up at night. Are pre-workouts actually giving you superpowers, or are you just experiencing the world's most expensive placebo effect? Today, we're diving deep into the science behind pre-workout supplements to separate the facts from the marketing hype. And trust me, what I discovered might completely change how you approach your next gym session. Let's start with what's actually happening inside your body when you consume these supplements. The primary active ingredient in most pre-workouts is caffeine, and this isn't just your regular morning coffee dose. We're talking about concentrated amounts that can range from 150 to 400 milligrams per serving. To put that in perspective, that's like chugging 2 to 4 cups of coffee in one gulp. When caffeine hits your system, it blocks adenosine receptors in your brain. Adenosine is basically your body's natural sleepy time chemical, so when you block it, you experience increased alertness and reduced perception of fatigue. This isn't just in your head, it's legitimate biochemistry at work. But here's where it gets interesting. Studies have consistently shown that caffeine can improve exercise performance by 3 to 5%. That might not sound like much, but in the world of fitness, that's the difference between hitting a new personal record or walking away disappointed. Research has demonstrated improvements in power output, endurance, and even reaction time. Beyond caffeine, many pre-workouts contain beta-alanine, that ingredient responsible for the tingling sensation you feel after consumption. This amino acid actually serves a purpose beyond making you feel like you're being gently electrocuted. Beta-alanine increases carnosine levels in your muscles, which helps buffer acid buildup during intense exercise. Translation: you can push harder for longer periods before that burning sensation forces you to stop. Creatine is another common ingredient that's backed by decades of research. It helps regenerate ATP, your muscle's primary energy currency, which means more explosive power during short bursts of intense activity. Think of it as giving your muscles a bigger gas tank. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the psychological component. There's definitely a placebo effect at play, but that doesn't make it less valuable. When you feel more energized and focused, you're likely to push harder during your workout. The mind-muscle connection is real, and if a pre-workout helps you achieve better mental focus, that translates to better physical performance. However, not all pre-workouts are created equal, and this is where things get murky. The supplement industry is notoriously under-regulated, meaning you might not be getting what's listed on the label. Some products contain proprietary blends that don't disclose exact amounts of each ingredient, making it impossible to know if you're getting effective doses. Speaking of doses, more isn't always better. I've seen people double or triple their pre-workout servings, thinking they'll get better results, but this can lead to some serious side effects. Excessive caffeine intake can cause jitters, anxiety, heart palpitations, and disrupted sleep patterns. Remember, your workout might be at 6 p.m., but that caffeine will still be coursing through your system at bedtime. The timing of consumption matters too. Most pre-workouts are designed to be taken 20 to 30 minutes before exercise, allowing the ingredients to reach peak levels in your bloodstream. Take it too early, and you might crash mid-workout. Take it too late, and you're warming up while waiting for the effects to kick in. Let's talk about cost-effectiveness. A quality pre-workout can run you anywhere from $30 to $60 per month, depending on how frequently you train. Compare that to a simple cup of coffee, which contains many of the same active ingredients at a fraction of the cost. For many people, a strong cup of coffee consumed 30 minutes before training provides similar benefits. There are also natural alternatives worth considering. A banana with some peanut butter provides quick digesting carbs and sustained energy. Green tea offers a gentler caffeine boost, along with beneficial antioxidants. Even something as simple as ensuring you're properly hydrated and have eaten appropriate pre-workout nutrition can make a significant difference. The verdict? Pre-workouts aren't magic. but they're not complete snake oil either. The benefits are real, but they're not revolutionary. If you're already training consistently, eating well, and getting adequate sleep, a pre-workout might give you that extra 5% boost. But if your fundamentals aren't dialed in, no supplement is going to transform your fitness journey. For most people, pre-workouts work best as an occasional tool rather than a daily dependency. Save them for those days when you're genuinely dragging or when you need to push through a particularly challenging workout. Your body will maintain sensitivity to the ingredients, and you'll avoid building tolerance that requires increasingly larger doses. The bottom line is this: pre-workouts can be beneficial, but they're not essential. Focus on consistency, proper nutrition, and adequate recovery first. If you decide to incorporate pre-workouts, choose products with transparent labeling, stick to recommended doses, and listen to your body. Your fitness journey doesn't depend on that neon powder, but it might just give you the edge you're looking for. So is pre-workout a secret weapon or just expensive fairy dust? That's for you, and maybe your caffeine tolerance, to decide. Either way, feel smart and train smarter. If you like this breakdown, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join the Feed Your Fitness crew for more no BS health and performance tips. Catch you in the next one. No crash needed.